after they were found along I-16 in 2003. I sat down with one investigator who says this is the most frustrating Middle Georgia cold case he has because no one is coming forward to help.
It's fast. It's quick. It's the route so many take to get up and down the state. An Army convoy on the way to Fort Stewart drove on I-16 in the middle of a powerful storm. In an instant, a pool of water sent one of the trucks hydroplaning across 4 lanes of traffic, flipping the truck over. Gallons of fuel spilled into the forest.
The drivers and the other people in the caravan jumped out with shovels and started digging holes to catch the diesel fuel. And one of them noticed what he believed to be a human skeleton.
A what? The soldiers found human remains. They immediately called the GBI.
There's no evidence of injury to the skeleton at what we found. The parts that are missing are not of nature where that's how he died.
Investigators with the GBI say they spent days along I-16 looking for more skeletal remains. They say the man's body could have been here for more than 2 years, making it that much harder to figure out who he was.
It could have been as simple as somebody walking and died of natural causes, or he could absolutely have been killed and dumped here.
Little clues left agents with no leads or an idea as to whose remains they found. Investigators determined the man was either in his mid-20s or early 30s. Agent Lee Weathersby with the GBI was part of the initial investigation.
We put out feelers to other states, and we've run hundreds of possible leads down as to who it will be, and we've not been able to ID so far.
Weathersby says the bones could have belonged to anybody. A person here illegally, a nomad, or someone distant from their family. Artists created moldings of what the man could look like in several races and ethnicities.
We reached out to the family to try to get DNA to see if it could be their family member, but since they're in Georgia illegally, they wouldn't agree to meet with us or give us DNA.
Agents sent DNA evidence to the FBI. They figured out dental records on the John Doe showed the man had more than $30,000 in work done.
Victimology is the biggest clue that you're going to have. Who did they know? Where did they work? Who did they work with? Who had reasons to do away with them? Well, if you don't know who, you can't start that part of it.
Weathersby says it's the toughest case he's had, but says it's important to get this one solved.
Don't know that this guy was killed here. Don't know that he was killed. He could have absolutely died of natural causes, but there's somebody out there missing a family member who wants to know what happened to this person.
If you know who this man is or how he died, call the GBI Perry office at 987-4545. If you'd like to see other unsolved cases, you can visit our website's cold case page. That's 41NBC.com/cold cases. Still ahead on the news at 6, the 41NBC